Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro, located in San Diego, California, where my firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. And this video on May 13th of 2021, I want to provide a little bit of an update on criminal cases in San Diego County State Court, what that may mean for you, what that means as it relates to even more of a significance now, probably more than ever, to make sure that you have the right quality, locally experienced criminal defense law firm and team by your side, representing you in court, protecting your future, and making sure you get the best outcome possible on your case, given the facts that are out there. And what's really significant is, the court 12 months, 13, 14 months into this pandemic is really still in limbo. There's a lot of talk about California opening up, so to speak, on June 15th or the middle of June of 2021. The courts really have held it close to the vest as far as what they're going to be doing. Are we going to resume in-person hearings across the board? Is there going to be some sort of a hybrid between Microsoft Teams and in-person hearings? What type of havoc that's going to wreak on, people's calendars, your calendar, my calendar, everybody's calendar, prosecutors' calendars, court calendars, whatever, and how that's all going to flush out through the summer. Now, what does this really mean for you, right? If you have a pending criminal case or if you just got arrested and have court coming up in the coming months, well, it means now more than ever, you really want to make sure you have the right team representing you who's in the know with these types of things, who's on top of it, who has systems in place to be prepared for whatever the court does, whether it makes sense or not, whether it helps the defense bar or not, whether it favors the prosecutor or not, to make sure that we're there and that we know what's going on to protect you, whether we're in the middle of a pandemic, whether we're on the tail end of a pandemic, or whether the pandemic, imagine that, never even happened, and, the last 18 months would have been as usual, right? So, you want to make sure now more than ever that you're out there investing in a law firm, in a team. So if one attorney at the firm you hire, has a scheduling conflict, it's not, I don't know, someone will be there, or I don't know who's going to fill in for me. Just show up and we'll figure it out. No, it's not that at all. It's okay, I'm going to be unable to make it that day. However, Attorney Allie Keegan from my office is going to be able to meet with you and get everything taken care of and set it for a date that I know that I could be there, or that obviously that we can move forward with your case. Or, hi, I'm David Shapiro. I'm filling in for my partner Stefano Malea on this case today, and we're all familiar with each other's cases, and that's the value of having a firm, hiring a full team. And you want to make sure, if not all firms are created equal either, right? You want to make sure just because you're hiring a team or a firm more than a solo practitioner, you want to ask these questions during the interview process of that firm. Like, hey, how much communication is there? How much interaction is there? Can you give us an example of how the attorneys keep in touch with one another and how they monitor each other's cases, right? So at my firm, we have every 2 weeks, no later than every 2 weeks, we have an all hands, all attorney meeting, and we usually have at least one or two of our three non-attorney staff people that we have here at the firm sitting in on those meetings. So the entire firm is up to date on everybody's active cases. So if I get called upon to fill in for a colleague of mine, or they get called upon to fill in for a case of mine, they know what's going on. They've been debriefed already, and they're pretty familiar with the case going in. So that's the real value of making sure you have a quality, locally experienced criminal defense firm, a whole team of people that could be there for you in the time of need, because there is so much uncertainty. There's so much uncertainty in the world. There's even more uncertainty, if you can imagine that, in how things are going to be handled in criminal court. And when you have so much at stake, you want to make sure you're doing everything possible to give yourself, your freedom, your future, your family, anything and everything that matters to you, the best outcome and the best chance of success, whether that's with my firm or whether with, a very small number of other firms out there in San Diego that I think could do an equally effective job representing you. So if we could be of assistance in any way regarding your criminal case in San Diego, in state or federal court, please give my firm a call at 619-295-3555.